Hey folks, welcome to the stream. Just jumping into another arena game on the Fjords map. So I've got a table up. Let's jump over to the game board and we can break stuff down. I'll just show you folks this. Just grabbing my phone. We can take a look at this stuff in one sec. Okay, cool. Get another game with Rainier's Pencil, also known as Terra Steel. So that's a lot of fun. Played them the other night on, I think, yeah, they had Giants. It was the Swarmlings game that I played that came in second. Anyhow, it's always nice to be at a table with very strong players. I'm just going to take a look at the other. And it seems to be the case that when Terra Steel is playing Arena, it plays under Rainier's Pencil, and then if he's just like playing like other ranked games or whatever, it's usually Terra Steel. Waiting Y is fairly new to the game. Right, I think I've played this person before. Okay, so they're sort of like average to decent. What do we got in the setup? So we have Kristen picking Swarmlings and then Terra Steel picking Halflings. What is he seeing for Halflings? Probably that they get Priest in second seat, which goes to Air for an Air Spade. Not to base entire faction selection off of what your opening is, but like I think that's probably there's something to be said for that. 4 seat probably gets the Spade unless it's like someone's really wants the big building tile. This is a fun setup where like everyone gets a good pass tile. Actually, Halflings might just get worker power. What am I saying? Because like Spade probably certainly goes. 2 workers probably goes before worker power. The only reason that's not the case is like if you were engineers in 3rd seat, you would prefer like worker power over the 2 workers, in which case it would go Spade, worker power, and then 2nd seat has an option between 2 workers and a priest, and Halflings might just send the priest to Air for an Air Spade. Yeah, Dwarves might just prefer, I think actually I would just prefer worker power here as Dwarves, so it's going to go Spade, worker power, which means Halflings can just have 2 workers. Could be interesting for double temple stuff, actually. And then just try to double dig, Earth 1, Air 2, into digs the following round. But anyhow, so Swarmlings... Swarmlings might just get 2 workers in 1st seat. I don't think so. I think Swarmlings are happy, though, with a Priest to Air in 1st seat. Getting a Cult Spade going into round 2 for them is quite nice. So for me, what's a faction I like to play that can take good advantage of one of these 3 pass tiles? So let's just grab any faction so we can look at the color wheel here. So we have Dwarves, we have Halflings. Okay, so I don't really want green, I don't really want black. I'm going to have to want red or yellow. I was initially thinking like Chaos. The problem with Chaos is I think you would just want to open Sanctuary here, and I really hate giving up the Spade. Darklings might also just take... Oh, I don't want Darklings. That would be sandwiched. This could be Nomads or Fakirs. Excuse me. Could be Fakir starting with a Spade. Cool thing is about a Spade is that if Fakir's got the worker's action, they would have enough coins because of the Spade bonus to actually open 2 Temple Landscape. You like sandwich Darklings? I just don't like sandwiched factions, but maybe it's okay. You like Darklings in this setup. and we just try to hit this event. So you, well, yeah, this, you really want to open Sanctuary here as Darklings. Dig down a dwelling, and then just build up really tall. I guess you can delay the temple event here. It's about the same amount of points, but big building tiles, and you probably do finish with a stronghold. I mean, sure. Let's go for it. So who do we like here? Darklings are sandwiched, dwarves have no color neighbors, and dwarves either start on spade. If Darklings take spade, then dwarves probably go worker power. If Darklings go two workers, then dwarves get a spade. So dwarves are either starting with a spade or they have an okay chance of double dig. Worker power, well, I mean, unless one of these two factions takes a ship VP, but I don't imagine anyone does. So dwarves will actually start with the most power this game, but in third seat. But they probably do just get double dig here. I'll bid on Darklings because other people are. I just played a game. Was it yesterday or the day before? I actually can't remember. But I was playing. Oh, it was last night. Right, Terra Steel wasn't in the game, but I was chatting with him after the game, and it was I wasn't streaming it, but Sandwich Darklings were in it, and he and I were chatting beforehand that like we thought they were the 30 faction, and then they turned out to be not terrible because they got a lot of leech and they opened Sanctuary, and then they just, I don't know, did stuff from there. So it's just, I think that's partially where these bids are coming from. I want to look at starting locations here. Swarmlings, I still don't know how to start with Swarmlings here. I think it's just like probably, well, it's weird. If it's E4, what happens to F3 is kind of unclear. Whether Swarmlings are going to first action dig it or not. If dwarves get double dig and can take this, that's nice. I don't know, but dwarves are here. Halflings are probably just here, maybe. And here, although with Darklings here, halflings need to dig this stuff, which I guess they can, or beat dwarves to this, which seems suspect. So maybe it isn't an H4 halflings. I'll do another point on this while I'm yammering on. So let's say it's here and here for brown. Let's say it's G4, E8 for dwarves. Darklings probably just go here. I guess Darklings can dig G6. Oh, Darklings. Okay, so Darklings can connect a little bit easier. I guess the thing about Darklings is that they're not dealing with mermaids. The game I had played was against it was like halflings, mermaids, and Darklings, and mermaids were here and here, and it was just like they were completely boxed in. But I guess Darklings can probably just take this stuff with the Sanctuary town. It is probably, if I'm opening Sanctuary, the easiest way to do that is a priest to air. Well, a priest to air and Earth 1 is just as much round 1 power as a priest to air and air 2. So I think I would probably just do the normal thing of just priest to Earth 1 fire, and then fire 1 with my second favor. Yeah, if you send priest to Earth, then actually taking Earth 1 off your temple is actually better if you're trying to open Sanctuary because you get 2 more power, and then your econ favors the second one. If you're short power, then water 2 oddly is actually a better way to extract more power. I don't know if that answered your question or if I half answered it and started talking about something else. Dwarves probably don't have. What are dwarves doing over here? I guess halflings are going to dig stuff and give them neighbors, and darklings will dig stuff and be friends with them, and this will all be developed. And then dwarves might just double dig this or dig this stuff and then just hop. I think I just want to play dwarves here, but I'm just gonna, Get a lot of bleach. Yeah. Yep. Agreed. I think dwarves are super fine here. I don't know that they're better than darklings. I would like to think that's true, and I will probably bid on them next, but if I get a chance to. Just get G4 surrounded. Yeah, I mean, that's also totally fine. Like, I think E5 is fairly open for you to connect, even if darklings take F5. It also depends on what swarmlings do. Like, is there a chance dwarves get double dig and swarmlings don't want to single spade F3? Do dwarves get double dig, start on G4, and take F3 and H3? That seems ridiculously good. If they do that, obviously it's 2 towns round 5. Yeah, I think swarmlings would want to go like obviously 6 this round, get double dig. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, and 2 towns is 23. But that's hard to, well, they have to delay their first town until round 5. I don't think they can't do an early 2 key town and then double town in this round. So if they delay all of their towns until the end, then they can hit this twice. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take another tick off darklings. He might be. I think Deep Finesse would bid other things down a lot. I think Deep Finesse would end up on halflings. I think he would bid dwarves down to 20, probably though. Maybe not. Cult rewards are interesting. It's just like no workers, no power, no priests. It's just spades, 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 and coins. So do you get to open the sanctuary here as Darklings? It's probably you probably get to upgrade and take workers the second action, I think. If the power party is over here, why wouldn't it be here? Wouldn't be there if halflings did this stuff here and here, and dwarves and swarmlings or something. Probably it's over here. Probably just swarmlings don't get a ton of power in round one. Right, because swarmlings won't have a neighbor up here. So maybe they start F7 for a neighbor. So I think what I'm saying is I'm actually okay with Darklings here. I'm glad Swarmlings are bid down. I don't want to play them, but Swarmlings should always be bid down some, I feel like. I don't know. This track's not amazing for them. I guess they'll run away with cult stuff. Swarmlings, I think, would really rather have a lot of like late workers and stuff, but these spades are just kind of annoying for Swarmlings. I feel like they just want to upgrade their digs anyhow, so these are just like, you know, expensive workers. Yeah. I'm kind of in the mood to play Darklings, but I don't really want to play them at this price. I'll bid on dwarves now. My bidding has been inconsistent. I just don't want to get in that much of a bidding war with Terra Steel. It's not clear to me what dwarves open are, if they get double dig in round one, that's awesome, and then they just don't hit this event. If they don't get double dig in round one, do they single spade and then possibly lose this, or they just pass early for double dig? Like, with this dig event, like, I think they might just want to, like, if they don't get double dig, do they spend any of their power, or do they just save it for the next round? That's what's kind of unclear for me. Who put in, it was Terra Steel that put in halflings. Four points of resources for 5 track points and 3 dig points. I can't imagine it's that great. I mean, isn't building a stronghold... Well, I guess the funny thing about building a stronghold to get your landscape... Normally building a stronghold is bad for your network. Right? Like, that's sort of the contention, is like building tall versus like, if that's what the track wants you to do in your pass tile at the end of the game, versus like trying to fight network. But the interesting thing that I sometimes have a hard time wrapping my head around is like with like Darklings and like a lot like other factions, it's like if the prereq is the stronghold to get out the landscape, and suddenly building a big building at the end of the game isn't actually that inefficient. Yeah. It's like cheaper than getting like a temple and a TP and a dwelling to just like get a stronghold and a free landscape. But I don't know. I still can't imagine. Where's my mouse? I've lost it. There it is. I still can't imagine halflings want to build a stronghold in the last round, do they? Maybe if they're on the big building tile. Probably if they're on the big building tile. I think it's just another tick on dwarves. When do dwarves build a sanctuary? Or do they? this big building tile, and I feel like they want to score off of it at some point in the game. They probably just built a stronghold in the last round. Maybe they build a sanctuary here or something. I don't know. They probably hit this temple event. This is probably a... I don't know if we'll see just like a single temple, if we'll see like a water one rush here, basically. Swarmlings will already have it, presumably. I mean, you can delay your second temple to this event for only 1 point worse, which seems tempting. But dwarves might just want a second temple here. There is cult play to be had for them, for sure. Yeah, I guess so, deranged. Yeah. Or unless they need it for town considerations. Like maybe they lose this, but they get H3 or something, and so this is a town. That's probably... Yeah, I guess so. I mean... I think it's like... I think that like they get Earth 1 just by taking it in round 1. I think they get Water 1 by taking it here. If the power party is over here and halflings upgrade on G4, they're just going to give double dig to halflings. Why would you take Earth 2 here? But maybe dwarves just have so little hex competition that Earth 1 is correct. So your argument is that you'd want Earth 2 as dwarves normally because the extra worker is helpful to secure hexes quicker. But you might justify Earth 1 here because they don't have color neighbors. Is that sort of the argument? Yeah, I guess so. I just find dwarves' tunneling ability is good, but it's not actually that high of a scoring thing. Like as dwarves, I don't like what I'm not trying to just like tunnel a bunch. I mean, that's part of what I'll do, I think, but I'm also just happy to like play the track as tidy as I can, and I don't know, just play the track as tidy as I can, get 2 scoring favors, try to get on this, maybe get on this if I can justify a sanctuary for a cutoff town. Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I usually take Earth 2 as dwarves when, like, if it gives me a free spade or something like that, or I'll take Air 2 if it gives me the double dig going into round 2 or something like that. I think I'm just bidding on Darklings now, though. And now Terra Steel is going to go to Halflings, so. Interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it, deranged. I didn't really... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. As like dwarves, I'm never like I'm not dying to just like build a massive worker economy so I can jump around the map a ton. That's not what I'm like usually trying to do. The idea of converting 2 workers into 4 points is fine, but it's not that great point conversion. I mean, there's certainly utility in getting to like jump around, but yeah. Yeah, that's true. It does. It does remove that need for spades, and it's a worker better than a hard dig, basically, to like access a free grade that way. Um, oh, I was right. Question is whether I take two workers here and then I give dwarves the spade, probably. So I'm just going, I guess, g5, g8 here. Um, if this leech triangle is happening, yeah, I think I just do this. The normal stuff. Seems okay. I don't know where I'll expand to here. I mean, I am sandwiched. There's a town in here somewhere. I'll figure it out. I'm not getting to triple dig this late and get over here because dwarves are here. Halflings are probably here. So I don't get west this way. I assume halflings are here. I have this stuff. Somehow there's a town or whatever. And then where do I go? Answer is maybe nowhere. Maybe it's two ship and I actually do get here and can just, I don't know, dig some other hexes. There isn't a third town here for me. There's two towns in round 5. We'll just do this and then I'll read chat and see what you guys think. You can't up ship as dwarves, so you have to pay the price for free hexes. Yeah, it isn't really free. It's just shipping. It's just bad shipping. It's really terribly expensive shipping, but it gives you points because it's so expensive. Like, you know. Um, so about this D4 start for swarms. Saw Loga start there once for some reason. Probably just because he wasn't going to get leech otherwise. I don't think it's good. Well, it can't be good. What am I talking about? I mean, dwarves are just going to tunnel. Or you just have to expensive double dig early, and then, yeah, you probably get this stuff. Something. It's not, can't be good. It's also not just like a ridiculous amount of power or something. Like if our giants were in or something, or like, I don't know. You might just strand a stronghold for like a big early power party and be like, wow, this is weird. I'm just going to throw this on D4, stronghold up, get a ton of leech, and then figure out my towns elsewhere. But that's not what this play is. This is like an intentional placing. So I think this is just a newer player, and they're just like looking for a hex with a neighbor, and this seems very like two in the middle of stuff. You know, so I think that's probably just what it is. Terra Seal's going to open Stronghold, apparently. So that'd be good. He was asking me in chat about starting G3 instead of G5. Less early leech, I don't connect. How much do I care about connection? Some, you know, is the thing. Because it's Swarmlings in, I think like I should try to connect so I'll get probably some network points. So here I don't connect. But this expansion isn't terrible. Okay. It's going to be like that, is it? So I think I'm just going to take the 2 worker bonus and open with a Sanctuary here. So, Smoo, I'll respond about this G6 D4 Swarmling start now. This is not standard. But I don't know. And they just first action priest to air. Fair enough. Don't think Halflings has to double dig right now. Right? They can just upgrade and then I'll upgrade next to dwarves. And then, or sorry, Halflings will upgrade. And then dwarves can, like, I don't know, they don't have enough power for double dig, I'll upgrade. Like, I think this is just an upgrade from Halflings on H4, isn't it? What else would they be doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, of course, Swarmlings. Swarmlings can take double dig on them. Fair enough. So I'm going to upgrade just to get more leech. Next action, I take workers if they're still there for me. I mean, I think they probably are. We just beat dwarves, I guess. That would take workers. Which they might. Oh, no, they have a... I don't know. They probably just build a temple and use their spade. AL4, the high-tech streamer. Why am I high-tech? I don't know. Am I that high-tech? Oh, trying fancy Twitch stuff. Like the new overlay? Right, I don't know how new it is anymore, but I guess it is kind of fancy. All right, I'm just taking workers here. I should pay attention to this game a bit more, but taking workers. I guess then, yeah. Can I just get a coins action is really nice here. I don't know who else would take the coins from me. Dwarves probably just want double dig for next round. You know what's really cool? I think I could just open Sanctuary and not send my priest to Earth. Because if I just temple and wait for... and then someone doesn't take coins and Swarmlings build their stronghold on G6, then I can just take a coins action. I mean, a priest to Earth is lovely. It's going to be 3 power and 5 coins effectively. Because my Earth one would get me to step 2, so it's like 3 power, 5 coins. But also, given this weird situation of being sort of boxed in, is there anything wrong with going into next round with 3 digs and just shooting for this kind of stuff? You think, of course, priest to Earth? Really? 3 spades in a spade round, and also I can just dig out to here. That seems strong. You think priest to earth is obvious. It's 5 coins. I might be right. I'll take it. So, okay. The question is, what about taking Earth 2 and Fire 1? Because then I could end... I'd love to dig this stuff next round. That seems sick. That seems very strong. Yeah, there's just a priest or a spade. It's totally true. Totally true. And if I double dig this, this is open, or this, like, it's probably, I don't need to rush here that turn. It's probably just a priest to earth. So I think I just do that now and not give anyone extra power. All right, we're just doing this. One sec. I'm just taking coins now. Dwarves could take them. They probably don't, but it would be a shame if they did. I mean, I guess I could go Earth 2, Earth 1, but that seems like I'm not going to do that. It also depends what I'm passing on. I want 2 dwellings down next turn, super bad. If I'm getting a worker, then it's Fire 1, Earth 1, right? And then I'll just actually dig over here. If I'm getting another spade, then I kind of want this stuff, so I kind of want Earth 2. But the question is if I'm actually willing to ever play a game in my life without Fire 1. And that is a tough question. It's just like the fear of loss. Like that, like, what if I need it later, right? Like, what if I decided, oh, I actually, you know, yeah, around 4 TPs, I'm going to do what? I'm going to build, I mean, yeah. All right, so I'm getting a priest then. Or a spade. Yeah, I mean, a priest or a storm range are stuff to do. Wait, I don't need Earth 2. What am I talking? I'm just going Earth 1, Fire 1. I don't need it. I'm just happy building 2 dwellings next turn and getting 3 digs. Yeah, I'm just taking Earth 1 here. Earth 2 is an Earth cult wins and coins. So the difference between Earth 1 and Earth 2 is 1 cult step. And so we're saying that cult step is the win. Oh, versus Fire 1. Okay. Yeah. Right. Good point on the round 6 stronghold. Um, yep, these are all good points. I'm still just going to take Fire 1, but I accept you guys are probably right. Could be. But, you know. So this seems pretty fine, right? Now, which way do I go? I should probably just go to I5, because then I can connect. But for some reason, E4 just seems dope. Because I can get places. I should probably just take H5. And then I5. Okay, all right. I'll go the other way. Looks like I'm just winning anyhow. What if I get a coins action? Because everyone else wants... No, Swarmers are taking coins here. Pretty close to a coins action here, guys. Just saying. Yeah, so I'm just going to take F4 and E4 and see what that means. If I can get on C4... Oh, okay, so that was workers. I don't have power for coins yet. That's fine. It's true, I'd already be at a coins action with Earth 2. The problem is you can't take econ favors based on, like, retroactively, based on information like this. So, incidentally, yes, that doesn't technically help. So what is everyone else doing? I think you can't. Well, it only is based on the other leech that you're getting and other decisions that other players are making and stuff like that. Oh, I see that you think I should know that I'm passing next round first. I see. I think I just take this. Oh, actually, really should secure that. But this is also a free power. Will dwarves just take double dig again on this? They might. I can't not secure this. Yeah, what you can't do in Terra Mystica is see how the game breaks and then decide retroactively that you should that like another bad like earlier decision would have been better changed if you had additional information, right? Like I can't respond and say Earth 2 is no longer good because there was a trading post upgrade there. Like in the same sort of vein. Like you kind of have to just like read board states at the time. There's a certain amount of like probability thinking you can do for sure, but like should I know that this trading post is going to be built here this round? Not really. Like did I expect dwarves to double dig this? It's not the worst thing in the world given this stuff, but like it, yeah, there's a lot of random stuff that's going to happen in a round, not all of which you can count, which you can know in advance. And so when that stuff breaks, one thing I see players beat themselves up about a lot is oh, that should have been a pass. Oops. Probably shouldn't be yammering on so much. I should have down converted a coin pass onto the big building bonus and then taken a coins action out of next round. Yeah. Anyhow. See coins, take coins. I don't really know what Terra Steel's up to. I guess this trading post is because he's building a second temple next round and he just wants like tempo on a favor tile maybe. Maybe he wants this other copy of Earth 1 and he thinks Swarmlings are going to wait till round 3 to build their temple. So this allows him to take it in one turn. Yeah, he might just pass for this too, and I think the only reason he might not is if he wants a coins action, and this comes with a coins action or something. But he's very close to a coins action. Anyhow. Although he won't get one this turn. He won't get the power from this round to take one into next round. The first action. So this is a guaranteed coins action, and this is just a 4-point block to me, and workers are just good for him. So that's interesting. Yeah. It really is. It is a clear path to water 1. So Swarmlings will use their stronghold action somewhere. Oh, they're taking a temple this round. I guess it's 3 points better because they just want to have water 1 before they upgrade. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm just passing now. This is still not great, but taking the coins out of next round is better, and being in first seed is better. So it's like I have the same stuff. The difference between this mistake is like, would you rather take the coins action out of next round for everyone and also be in first seed? I mean, it's still very good, yes. But I'm just pointing out that the fact that I got on the big building tile doesn't entirely fix my error. First Priest to Earth seems very tempting, or the sort of the using my first action just in the last Priest to Earth seems very tempting if I'm allowed to. And I think we might see coins and more spades or something out of these players. Something like that. Yeah. They had They could have secured c6. Yeah. I mean, they could have just secured it last turn if they wanted to. Nice. So this is probably their land. Yeah, this is their landscape, and then we'll just decline here. Makes a lot of sense. What? And then I think. So the other thing I can do is just get water 1 tempo here by building a trading post here. I think that's pretty important. I think I can afford that now, so I might as well just do it. I just lose this priest to earth, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, they did. They just had a lot of powers arranged. Workers action for swarmlings. Okay. So we're going to see a temple this round from Terra Steel. But he wants to upgrade shipping first. Okay, so I do get this last priest to earth. So that seems good because, I mean, I would love to get out 2 dwellings this turn. I guess I could if I don't priest to earth and I upgrade shipping this round. That's what this last priest is doing. It's converting the utility of a dig and a worker into 2 coins and 2 power. So it's 3 coins. 3 coins for a worker and a dig. That's probably a wash, and then there's points on it. Oh yeah, they all did upgrade trading. Probably. I mean, I don't really know what favor tile he's going after, whether it's Earth 1 or Water 1. He probably just takes Water 1, assuming he just gets Earth 1 later. I don't know. I forgot that I hadn't built my temple, is the actual answer to that, guys. So what I also don't mind here is I need a ship upgrade anyhow. Is just upgrading. What is Rainer's Pencil up to? Okay, I see. So he built a trading post this turn, not a temple, and not a trading post next turn. Like, this is pretty bad on the track because it means, well, I guess he's still getting a temple, but it's like he's losing a town here, he's losing a trading post here, so that he can take a ship town so that he can secure this stuff. So he has 2 ship now, which means I'm just going to do this. But then he does get c4, and I think he was concerned that I would run over and jump at that, which I totally would have. I think I might end up upgrading ship this round anyhow and building on I8, so he kind of needs to do this to secure this hex for himself. So I'm down converting, and this is going to be a ship upgrade. So I do really want this worker production. Then after this, we can see about passing. Dwelling scoring seems pretty good. I do want to consider third town options. We'll need 2 ship to make that happen. I can't get over here in time. Like, Terra Steel having 2 ship means he can take F2. So I could dig this, but he's going to take that. I could probably, yeah. Like, I can dig E3. I can probably take G3. I guess I could, like, do this weird stuff and then try to get in here. But that's a lot of spades, and then, like, and 4 dwellings to get F1. What I'd really want is, like, to get F1, and then, like, this stuff can be a town. But Terra Steel might just dig F1 on me if I get over here. So that's all a possibility. Passing for a spade seems pretty good. It allows me to do some more expensive digs than I otherwise would, or upgrade ship again, and still have 3 spades. Next round, I'd love to build 2 trading posts. That means I can only get down 1 more dwelling. It's quite tall. If I end up doing that, then probably what I should do is just focus on getting these 2 towns, or sorry, this town and this town geared up for round 5. So it would be like TP. So I probably want a bridge, and then my digs are down here. So the extra spade wouldn't be used next round because I don't actually need to upgrade shipping for that. If I'm just digging this stuff, my second ship upgrade doesn't really do anything. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a bridge, and then I just town with a dwelling and a TP this round. So I think I'm just passing here. I'm just taking a spade. It's nice, get free power. It's hard to say whether that was going to be the workers or the coins for Terra Steel. It kind of needs both, but so he did go Earth 1. So Terra Steel has Earth 1. He does not have Water 1. He's not going to hit this round particularly well, I don't think, because he doesn't have neighbors for it. And then he might he'll probably squeak out of town here. think it's just a bridge here. I need a bridge for this town. Coins would be interesting. That coins action would have been interesting if there wasn't a town round next round. It would have been interesting just to like upgrade ship 3 times, honestly, and just do like alchemist stuff and connect and then make a network play. But I do need that bridge, and I do just want to hit these track points. Just gonna do this. Say one of my towns next round is going to be a worker town. Okay, so that's full dig upgrades and 2 ship for Terra Steel. Presumably I'm getting some leech from dwarves this turn, so I might still take a coins action. It would be fun to try to make a play for connection this game. If I'm just getting more coins actions than I thought I would on Fire 1, and the ship VP is in, and I end up getting on it. Like, yeah, like, I just getting... Like, shipping Darklings is not something I usually plan for, but I've played games before where it's just like, I guess I'm just getting all the coins actions, and like... And then like if I'm done this round before other people are, and the best thing to pass for is just the ship VP, then like it, you know, and I'm building trading posts here and stuff, like it just kind of makes sense to sort of go that route. Generally, upgrading shipping as Darklings is quite inefficient as a general rule, but I think it could be interesting here. Dwarves' economy isn't amazing, so their network isn't going to be like explosive. Seems a little ludicrous to be on Fire 1 and building TPs, but it's just more like I need to spend this power on something, and it's just more efficient to take coins actions, and then and then a worker town. Now, there's an argument to be made here of me not taking a coins action right away and just down converting a coin. The reason for that is as long as I get a coins action this round or next round, I'm happy. And if I sat here and looked at where everyone was building and determined that like no one else was getting power for a coins action that wanted one, and so I was safe to either take it later in the round or to see if I was going to pass first. Like the most ideal thing, like I don't need these coins this round, is getting out of the round earlier, getting onto ship VP perhaps, and then taking a coins action out of the next round, that kind of thing. So trying to figure out if I can do all that stuff. The safe thing is just to take the coins now, because dwarves could take them, someone could give Swarmlings leech, you know, and then, you know, and that could happen, and then I don't pass first anyhow, and then I don't get the coins like next round, and then it's inefficient. But The best thing to do would be to like down convert a coin so you can get more efficient leech anyhow. 2-for-1s are good. Get out of the round quicker, take coins out of the next round, get the pass tile you want. And so sometimes when I have more brain power, I'll actually like sit and like think through all that kind of stuff. A little bit more async style, like actually staring at what everyone else has left to do, who's passing first for what power actions are people taking out of next round, that kind of stuff. I'm just playing a little bit faster. I mean, this is fine. I'm okay with the shift VP, the dwelling bonus, or the big building tile. I think I would just prefer the big building tile, to be honest. I just want like workers and 4 points, and my current for my current economy is just very good. Swarmlings are just having very long rounds. I upgraded digs twice. Dwarves bought a priest. Oh, that was to stall. Okay, so I'm just going to pass for the dwelling scoring. It's going to be a TP and then a workers act. Like I have 4 workers right now. If I build a trading post and then take a workers action, I still have 4 workers to play with, and then I use 1 here. So now I have a town. Like I can take something as a town with 3 workers left. I could actually upgrade shipping possibly and take another worker town and then actually just build stuff out more. It would allow me to make a play for connection and then utilize my stronghold if I had a better worker economy. Yeah, so I'll have 9 coins left after both towns are upgraded with a ship advance for 4 more dwellings, which would be, and I probably have the digs for that. So that's 4, 5, 7 workers I need. So it's a worker town and another worker town or something. Might be double worker towns next turn. Okay. Let's roll with it. I'll be right back. What do you guys think of stuff so far? Okay, so cult spades are coming in. Okay, just 2 for swarmlings, I see. Okay. So swarmlings are just getting 2 towns next round. So I'll delay giving people their power, and I'll town up here first. Looks good. 2 key town for dwarves. It's always okay. I'll do this first. And take a worker town. There's a possibility that I take a that I get a worker's action this round, which seems very good. Darklings, I find it's always hard to know what econ you're going to get. Like sometimes all the coins actions are just taken, and you really wish And so you end up taking worker towns and wishing you had Earth 2. And then other games you have like Earth 2, and there's even more coin tiles, like the 6 coin tiles in the game. For some reason you're just coin starved, and like it's always really hard to know. Like here I am taking like worker towns. Like normally your workers are very good, even with Fire 1 and even with a 6 coin tile in the game. I've played games where it's just like, don't get coins actions. You don't get on the coins tiles as often as you want or whatever, and then you end up like with Fire 1 still taking coin towns. This isn't a coin tight game, but you're missing the 6 coin tile. Like there's still 8 here, and both of these are early events, which is fine, but it's not as coin rich obviously as if they had this other one in there. So I don't need to town up yet. I just need to save myself 2 workers, basically, to be able to town up. I'm not rushing for any particular town. So I think what I do is I advance ship, actually, here. And then if I want to connect this game, I mean, I can just go 3 ship. I mean, I guess I would need to take 3 ship eventually. Like at 2 ship, I can just take D2 and C5. And that doesn't help me get a town at all. Unless there's a chance I get one of these from Swarmlings. If I get on C5 before they secure these, then they can secure one, and at 2 ship I can take the other. But I doubt that's going to happen. They've already towned up here. Well, Swarmlings are short coins. I mean, they'll secure this. And then I would just take this, this, and this with my... Oh, no, I don't have enough digs. Oh, yeah, I do. No. Yes. I have 2 ship, and this is 3 spades. So I can do this. Maybe fighting for another town just is not worth it, and I'm just building. Like, I want to connect. I want to just, like, get dwellings down, because dwelling, like, worker production is good, stronghold event next round, all those things. But I'm also just considering, in doing this, in just, like, spamming dwellings down on the board for points and worker econ, is there a town to be had? This actually seems more towny. There's a neighbor here. Like this stuff is very expensive, but it would be like a stronghold and an expensive TP or something, or like this seems more town-like, but then I'm using 1, 2, 3, 6 digs, and then I'd need to secure this if I want to connect, and then I can just sort of ping pong around 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this connects to this. So with an eventual 3 shipping, assuming no one takes these, which they probably don't, Swarmlings might nuke this if I let them up here, and then they want to like destroy my connection, but probably it's fine. So it's like C5 is kind of a big deal. This just seems weird. So in theory, I could take this stuff and then get this. The problem is I can't get on C5 this turn if I dig this stuff. I think the play is double digging D2. And not getting a 3rd town. Because the other thing is, if I just upgrade to 3 ship, I could take C5. But Terra Mystica might just take this from me. Like, you might just see what I'm trying to do, and it's just like the most efficient way from a priest dig production. It's more intensive coin-wise, but it's very efficient in saving my priest to just like upgrade shipping and then go bam, 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 I'm connected. So he takes that, and then so what do? Well, I still double dig D2, and I probably get on A6, and then I go 1 to, like, I don't know. I think if I upgrade to 3 ship, he takes this, and so I need D2 either way. So I might as well just take it now. It's kind of my thought. I don't know. I'm going to take this, and we're going to see what happens. I mean, it could be the case that Terra Steel has a town this round and is just like focusing on this. Like, doesn't also have like an extra, because he would need to secure this too against me, obviously. Yeah, he just wants his own town. So maybe actually 3-ship was the play there. I should have read this better. And I should have just gone 3-ship. I think I should have done that. I mean, this is still fine, basically. I don't know that it's actually any worse, but it's... being a little mean to Swarmlings. But I can just build, like, I can delay my 3rd ship until next round and get 3 dwellings out with another worker town. Kind of seems pretty good. Not yet, though, right? Oh, no, I still can. Yeah, I can dig and build on this, and then I'll TP here. I mean, he can secure this. He probably does, just with worker to coin, and he should. Yeah, he needs 5 resources. He can even like burn a power token and convert a worker to a coin and just secure that. Yeah. So he burnt 2 power tokens so that he wouldn't have to do any worker to coin. Fair enough. One, two, three, four. So I could only, yeah, so I can get out 2 more dwellings this round with a TP, which gives me max worker production and 7 points on the pass tile with 4 workers. If I advance ship 3 times. Or sorry, to a 3rd time. So I would need 4 coins for that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I convert a power to a coin, take a worker town, build a TP and 2 dwellings. You can also just take E9, yeah. The question is whether I dig a dwelling or just... I think either way it is just a worker town. I just feel like I feel like so many other players do such a better job in like figuring out towns. I see people in precarious situation, I lose track of their games, and they've just like carved out 3 towns for themselves. I always feel like I'm such a bad town builder. I guess you just need to invest a lot of resources in them, and I kind of just chicken out of that. Just with a stronghold next round, and like, I don't know. I just feel like once Terra Steel builds this town, he's not getting another town, so he's just like digging stuff, scoring points off of Earth 1, like whatever, playing for network, that kind of stuff. Like, I just don't think there's a world, like, can I triple dig B5 next turn and then get a bridge, and then secure A6 and then also get a bridge, right? Because like even with even if I got B5, I can't secure a bridge yet because like Terra Steel could just like dig A6. So it's like I need to do 2 things and then hope a bridge comes back and then stronghold up. I mean, it's possible, but I just feel like Yeah, I can. I can build on A6 and E9 this round. Yeah, I can do that. Swarmlings are digging and at one ship. I don't want a 4 for 3. I don't think. So let's hold the phone on this for a second. I'm actually going to think about that. Swarmlings have ship upgrades and upgraded digs, and they've founded their towns. Like, what else are they doing? I guess my point is they could just disrupt A10, which I'm Darklings. I'll get over it. I can dig C8, so maybe that's why they leave it alone. But C8's fine for me. Yeah, it's fine. But then I have to count priests. So like if I build here and here this round, I have 3 more priests this game. So I can't, if I get disrupted here, I can't connect. If I get disrupted here, I can't connect here and also get the town. Like I want to connect on the blacks and then save my priest for a possible town. I just don't think I want this round. This is just expensive coins, right? I have 6 digs. Do I have 6 digs? I feel like I have 5, which is a lot. I mean, I'll take this. It also now depends on passing, because I'm willing to pass for whatever at this point. Swarmlings could stay in the round twice more. Sorry, I'll finish that last thought. I want to get ready to pass. E10 as a black is not under threat by anyone. So I'm happy like upgrading to 3 ship this turn and taking this and ignoring this stuff. I could dig E9 and build on it. My connection is still safe. I can dig and decline build if Swarmlings have passed on E9. So like I can pass now, I can pass in a turn. I can pass in 2 turns, I can pass in 3 turns. And I want a pass tile. And really I just want either of these, and I don't think I much care. This is going to be 8 points next turn and extra workers, which are helpful if you're converting 3 to priests. This is just 9 points and some power, which I'll only get 2 of probably. Sorry guys, you might pick up anxiety in my voice. It's not actually, it's not really connection anxiety. It's more, it's not connection anxiety at all. I'm going to connect this game. The question is how efficiently can I connect, and does that matter? What I'm trying to figure out here is there a world, and so this is like, so if I can have it all, right, then what I want is 3 towns with a stronghold and network, which is a lot, and then you probably don't get all that. But what I'm playing for is like the bar is extremely high, and I'm dissatisfied with my game unless I get everything that I want. So like the bar has to be incredibly high. So the anxiety is over not getting 3 towns, is not getting like this hex, a bridge, a stronghold town, and all of these dwellings out. And I'm trying to figure that out. And then when I fail at doing that, I'll do something else, like just spam dwellings around and connect very easily and still have a pass tile, and we'll probably still win the game. But yeah. So Rafa, to your point, the only other player is halflings, I assume, because dwarves are already connected, and halflings can connect on both of these. I don't know that I can disrupt halflings because both of his towns are founded, and I think he's happy to like dig these. If I take this, if dwarves takes this, I suppose I could triple dig this. But then halflings can just take this stuff. Like he's at 3 ship and full digs. I don't know that I can disrupt halflings connection. Swarmlings aren't trying to connect. Dwarves are already connected. Otherwise, I'd be. I see. So I can just slow them down. Um, so I just get the big building pass tile when dwarves pass. The only thing dwarves could do is take a priest action to stay in the round. So digging and building a dwelling is a point and a worker better. And so what I would love to do is dig and build a dwelling somewhere. Probably, I don't know, could even be B3 or something. Presumably halflings will take these browns and I'll get like leech or something. But then if dwarves buy a priest, I'm out of stuff to do. So I could dig and build. Swarmlings can stay in. Halflings send a priest to Earth, and then dwarves buy a priest. I would then have. Oh, I could then build another dwelling on A12 or A2. And then halflings would be out of stuff to do unless you just take single spade, and then dwarves send their priest to a cult. It's all quite annoying. So the slowest thing to do is actually to do this. I think. I don't know, that might have been silly. I don't know. I guess I should have dug and declined to build on H8. No. I don't want to dig and decline build on E9 because swarmlings could have dug that. Okay. Okay, so this is just a pass. So that ship upgrade was a point and a worker worse. I don't know, that was incorrect of me. But anyhow, I'm okay. Let's pass here. Take B3 to take A2, for example. Just give me one sec, guys. What'd I miss? People have spades coming. Oh, I have a spade. Where am I putting this spade? Also, am I getting a coins action? It seems fun. I guess I should just disrupt some of these players a little bit. So here's the question. Do I just take b5 and leave myself flexible for a bridge? Or coins? Because the question is, will someone, like, I could not take coins and then Swarmlings takes coins and then Halflings bridge blocks me. Or do I take a bridge now? Because only Halflings can disrupt b5. He would have to double dig it and secure it, and then if he does that, that's 3 of his workers. And then I could just respond with c5 and make it very difficult for him to connect, because he would have to do another triple dig on c2. So this would be 3 workers, 7 workers. I mean, he could do it. He could disrupt this, I could disrupt that, and then he can still connect. But then he's not doing much else. Dwarves can also just disrupt it, so I can't do that. Yeah, they have extra range here. The other thing is, if I take this, how does that mess with Rafa's connection? So he has to connect through here. So that's 4 workers, which leaves him with 5 workers. So he can still get all of his structures out. He doesn't get a stronghold, but he probably wasn't doing that anyhow. He probably gets down to 4 structures. And I'm beating his network anyhow. I'm getting down to 3 structures, and he's not getting down to 3 structures. I'm not sure. So this is me saying like I don't really know how to disrupt halflings that effectively. They don't reach to A7. No, they don't. Do I want this leech? I mean, it's interesting because if I get some more of this, then I could. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just gave up on the whole bridge thing, and I'm just not three towning. I mean, does this allow me to do something else so then I can keep myself flexible? I realize I'm being kind of annoying here. So, that's what I have. And this is just possibly getting a bridge for 3 points. So it just doesn't seem. I'm just giving up on the third town. So what I want to do then is I'm eventually building a stronghold. Oh, actually, I don't actually have enough workers for all this. What am I talking about? Because I want to convert 3 to. Uh, yeah, it's going to be like this. It's actually kind of awkward. Anyhow, I don't know. I'm going to build some dwellings on these natural blacks. I'm going to do this because this gives me a free power. This, yeah, it's a pretty spicy town. Hey, Gonzo. You just got here and based on the map immediately assumed blue was the mermaids who lost the plot. Yeah. Yeah, they started on D4 and G6. So both of their starting hexes were on like weird hexes. It wasn't just like one of them. It was like yeah, both. Exactly, blue shapeshifters. Yeah. Here it is. So I don't really know why digging b4 to gray. Is he trying to like help dwarves beat my network? I don't know how helpful that is. I mean, I guess he can just like tunnel once and build. Like dwarves can get out 2 with 4. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally taking a8. I suppose there could be some gentleman's agreement in high-level Terra Mystica that if you quickly state a misclick, that people will respect that or something. I don't know. But I know of no such agreement. Can I type the yeah for sure? Oh, for the turn calculator? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So dwarves are no, I'm getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can beat dwarves network. I can get 2 structures down if I need to. Obviously, 1 is super easy. So they just get this dwelling. Well, Dwarves will need to tunnel. So they actually need... No, they're not getting another structure down. What am I talking about? I can just chill the F out. So I guess I build a stronghold somewhere. Because I could just build it here, actually. I don't want to give people free leech. Just gives dwarves a ton of leech. Problem is if they accept that, it's almost enough for them to do a tunnel. So maybe I just do it here. Yeah, it seems fine. Oh. Good. Terra Steel's coming to stream tonight, so we can chat this out. Hey, how's it going? I like painfully forced this chat to listen to like 30 minutes of monologue where I was trying to like... My last 2 rounds have been actually pretty terrible and inconsistent, and I'm just like saying things that don't make any sense. Yeah. Trying to figure out how I can 3-town. I was considering taking the bridge and then wondering if you were going to dig B5. And then if you did, I could have dug C2, which would have made your network, like, I don't know. I was trying to figure out if I could dig B5, take a bridge, and then stronghold up here for a town. And then I just was like, or I can just take coins and just build things for points. That seems easier. So that's what I was trying to figure out. So I'll just give free power to... I'm going to end up converting one of these priests back into a worker, folks, for this dwelling. But yeah. I thought there might have been a world where I dug B5 in the beginning of the round. Oh, but then you would have bridge blocked me because Swarmlings would have taken coins, and what else were you doing with your power? Right. No, the second thing I was trying to think of, but because of the Dwarves landscape, it was a no. But was like, could I take a bridge? And then it's like, okay, but then if Terra Steel responds with a dig here, that's pretty expensive for him. I can respond by taking C3, which you left open, and then you'd have to connect here, and that pretty much takes all of your stuff. And I was almost considering doing that, thinking that you might count your resources and actually not fight me on that. But then, of course, like, Dwarves having a landscape here and a spade was just like, okay, no, but they might wreck me. So I was trying to figure this out. This also seems confusing. Like, I could have dug this and then, like, strongholded over here, but then I would have needed both of these hexes. Again, with you, dwarves, like, it just seemed like a lot. I just couldn't figure it out. Also, why did I think that I was definitely beating your network? I guess your stronghold and your landscape. I don't know. I miscounted that. I guess we're just tying for network. So I'm just going to put my landscape somewhere. Yeah, doesn't super matter. Good thing I got that coin action, eh? Not... Yeah, but I think I always had tempo on that. Sorry, I think I always had tempo on that. I forget why, but at the beginning of this VOD, I thought I had a shot of taking e4 if I took it the turn I did. Maybe I'm wrong, based on who was like... I guess they did have power for double dig. They took double dig in round 2. Oh, and they dug this. Right. They double dug, yeah, they double dug f7, so they could have taken this. Right, and you opened with a dig. I was trying to decide whether I was going up or down. I thought this way looked funner, but this actually I was considering was more safe. And then you took a spade here, and then that's when I went up. I was actually going to go this way. Because I wasn't planning on getting like 100% of the coins this game. Like people just kept giving me coins. So I wasn't actually expecting to go 3 ship. I wasn't planning on playing like for network. I was planning on like being lazy and beating Swarmling's network or something and 3 towning. But instead I went like network and then ended up not beating you on network because I didn't disrupt you, I suppose. It was silly. Yeah, that doesn't make a ton of sense. I don't know why they were digging this stuff. Like they just have, yeah, three open grays, and then a single spade opens up another one. It's like, it's a lot of hexes. Oh no, they have 1, 2, 3. You said 4? Yeah, 4 open grays. I see. 1, 2. So yeah, that's really inefficient. Yeah, the only time it makes sense to like dig hexes as opposed to building on your natural grays is if you're trying to form towns. Usually that's the contention. You like reach all your natural hexes, it's very efficient through shipping, but then you're not forming towns. So you choose to dig instead to form towns. But here they just like over town with 2 hexes for 3 spades. I think this was their town. This kind of made sense, I guess. I don't know, it was probably fine to dig this stuff and then do this connection. Like, so I think I was okay with this. And then, but once you town up, like, who cares about d3? Like, yeah, I don't know. It didn't make a lot of sense. Them not getting c6, which was also strange. So actually, consider it like this: that how many open grays that they have access to with c6 being taken. Just take Earth 2 dwarves. Yeah, or just like take a worker's action and don't spend 3 spades and 2 hexes you don't need. Alright. What is Terra Steel trying to think about right now? He has a worker left. And a resource point. So he can just dig something for a point. Is this priest worth more than a point on the cults? That's probably what he's trying to think of. Right. That makes a lot of sense. So this is a wash for him. But it takes a point away from me, basically. So I'm going to build a dwelling. Exactly. Oh, I see. Yeah. That makes sense. So I can send a priest to fire. I lose 2 points to gain a point. I could lose 4 points to go from 1 to 4, and then other people lose points. So it's actually just better just to like dig down my dwellings. It's delta a point better to dwarves if it's like if I send 2 priests to fire, I would be gaining 3 points to the table -2 to dwarves. So the only time it would make sense to go double priest to fire is if dwarves were my biggest competition. Yeah, I guess it comes with a resource point. So it's like I have a resource point here, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I can just do that. Anyhow, I don't know. It's a little weird. But yeah, I'm getting like 4, 5, 7. Well, anyhow, a bunch of points. 7 on the cults, 9, 24. I guess I'm 160 here or something. So Terra Steel, this is twice where we've seen that like sandwich darklings that just get to open with a sanctuary and then do whatever is not bad. I was kind of like anti-darklings for a while on Fjords because I always felt like they had so many tough color matchups. But the game last night, darklings opened with a sanctuary, did funky stuff, got a lot of leech, but still like put out a really good game. And then this is just like a lot of points. Yeah, I don't know. My thinking time here is going to be absurd. Sorry, this was like a wonky game of me just like muttering to myself for 2 hours and saying stuff and then not doing it and doing other things. I don't know why this game was so hard for me to put together. Let's see here. Go away. Okay. No, we do want this page. We want. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. That's just brutal. Like, anyhow, I mean, you have a window into my mind. This is how I sit here and suffer through games and like, I don't know, don't always put together the most cohesive game plans. Where did I score all these damn points? Well, this was nice. So I scored 163 points. I auctioned off 15 and then lost, yeah, 18 due to leech. How much leech did I get through structures? So just more, but more inefficient. Oh, but who was this? Oh, that was Swarmlings. Swarmlings took a lot of inefficient leech. They lost 18 VP for 30 leech. I got 18 VP, or 37 leech for 18 VP. Yeah, this was pretty efficient. But I just got like a decent amount more leech than halflings. I just got a lot, and I feel like it was pretty early. How was my power used? 4, okay, well that's why I won. I mean, yeah, that's insane. Look how many coins I had. I had almost 70 coins this game. Yep. Yeah, I took 2 worker towns. And then where was victory points scored? So this is the track. So I did good off the track. TP in round 1 for 3, 6 digs. And round 2, it's 9 temple. Up to 20 by round 4 because I just did 2 TPs and then delayed my town. So that was 30, 35. I'm off by a point. I built a stronghold. You wanted one of those worker towns too. Yeah, it changed a lot of the game, right? I just had so many coins and wanted to build TPs in the TP round. And my worker econ was just so funky. And then I just had an opportunity to upgrade ship and connect. So just like coins made more sense, priests into shipping to connect. And then like after I built up those TPs, I already had like so many more coins than workers in a round that I then built TPs. So I just completely shifted my econ. So being on the dwelling pass tile to incentivize even further taking worker towns to get out dwellings that were like even a point better that turn, and shifted my economy in the other direction, which is like the perfect sequence into like the stronghold event. I still didn't have enough workers. I was still workers short because I had to do a priest to worker conversion and ended with 6 coins or something like that. Yeah. Anyhow, it would be fun to figure out how to yeah, it would have been cool to do 3 towns, but I guess 3 towns a network is a lot. I guess the other thing is that I, for some reason, counted your resources and thought that you were always getting 4, but never getting 3 structures, and I was just always getting 3 structures. So I didn't worry about disrupting you. I just decided to just like, I don't know, just do stuff. But I guess like had I actually double dug C3, like that would have given me like presumably then you connect through C2, so you're like extra workers short, so you don't get to do the stronghold and tie me on network. So these I had 2 extra priests here basically. I guess I couldn't actually. Oh no, I could have double dug and built here, and then dwarves would have had an extra point. I just wouldn't have done this stuff. You think you're probably fine, but if I dug C2 or something, or sorry, if I dug C3, forced you to take C2, you are two workers shorter. So then does that cost you network? I mean, you did have a priest at the end that you threw to a cult. So I don't know if you still get the stronghold out and stuff. Maybe you do. Oh, because you just tossed digs around. Okay, so in a sense I was correct not to fight you more for network, I guess. Yeah, stronghold gave you the digs for it. You also basically like lost a dig as a misclick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Anyhow, fun playing, everyone. I'm gonna jump off. I'm not really sure what I'm up to else this afternoon. I might jump into another game, although probably not. I'm playing in-person Terra Mystica these days. I started a meetup in Ottawa, and it's a bunch of people that have gotten together. So I'm like teaching people how to play the game for the first time and helping people out with strategy who are like have played half a dozen or a dozen games but are trying to like figure things out a bit. So anyhow, so that's tonight. It's in a few hours, and I have other stuff to do, so I'm not gonna be able to squeak in another game. But so I'll end things here for now. Thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in and for so many thoughts and stuff in chat. This was kind of a hard one to figure out for me, but I think ultimately things kind of worked out okay. All right, folks, stay tuned for what's coming up as well on Open Table. There is going to be a game this weekend, probably on Saturday, so stay tuned for updates in the Discord. I'm out. Bye for now, folks.